Hi everyone, Steve Chrysler here from Bookkeeping Life. So today I want to talk about 4 big reasons to start your own home-based bookkeeping business. So there are many reasons, but we're going to talk about 4 today, 4 of the top ones. One is demand. There's a huge demand for bookkeepers. Every business needs a bookkeeper because every business has to pay taxes or has to do tax returns. So because of that, there needs to be bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is used for various reasons, but one of the reasons is taxes. So companies need to have their taxes done. So there needs to be bookkeeping in order to have your numbers together so that you can have your taxes done. So as you're driving down the street, just look at all the businesses there are. There's business after business after business. Every single one of those has a bookkeeper. So there's just an endless supply, and it's always evolving. Businesses are shutting down every day, and businesses are starting every day. So there's a constant rollover of new potential clients all the time. So the demand is there for good bookkeepers. So that's number 1, is demand. Let's talk about number 2. This is a great one, and one of the main reasons that I started is you can set your own hours, and you can work when and how you want to. You can work off. When I first started, I was working off a laptop for years, and I would go to clients' locations and just take my laptop, and then I would sit at home with my laptop wherever you want. I mainly work from this spot right here to do my bookkeeping now, but that's because it's most comfortable for me. This is in my home. I just roll out of bed. I'm in my what I sleep in for the first few hours, and then I finally get cleaned up and and move on with the day. But it's nice to be able to roll out of bed. If you're working off a laptop, you can work in bed. You can work at the beach. You can work at a coffee shop. That's a huge benefit to owning your own bookkeeping business, is that you can really do it from anywhere. You just need that laptop and the software, and which I'll talk about next. So the next thing is, and then staying on number 2 for a second, is the hours. You can work a regular job and then do little bookkeeping at night or in the morning or on the weekends just to supplement your income, or you can do bookkeeping full time, but you're still setting your own hours. If you want to work, so for me personally, I usually get up, and as I'm getting my coffee in, I'm usually busting out a little bit of work. Then I go do some hobbies, and then I come back and I do another hour or 2 of work, and then I do something else enjoyable. And then like yesterday, I had my son had an award ceremony at school, and at 10:45 to 11:30 in the middle of the day, I was able to be there. I'm always able to be there to take my son to school, pick him up, be at all his functions. Friday, they have a track meet thing, or kind of a track meet, running and jumping kind of thing. He's in 2nd grade, so and that's going to take up the whole morning. I'm going to be there for that. So what's really cool is that you can set your own hours. You can be available for your family. You can be available for hobbies, your friends. You can socialize. You can have a life, and then you can work around your life. Where most people, they live around their work. Where if you have your own business, you can work around your life. So you want your life to be this big, and you want your work to be little around it, instead of the other way around. So that's a huge benefit. That's number 2. Now number 3 is the low overhead costs. It costs very little to be up and running a successful bookkeeping business. What do you need? And I talk about this in other videos too, but you basically just need a computer of some kind. It can be a desktop, it can be a laptop, and you probably already have a computer, so that piece is already done. Then it's just a matter of getting the software. And the software, I recommend you start off with QuickBooks Online for Accountant, and that is free. So you can actually start, if you already have a laptop or a computer, you can actually start your bookkeeping business with no extra out of pocket. So that's really cool. It's just a matter of getting clients, and I talk about that in other videos too. But to start your overhead costs and your ongoing overhead costs, there's nothing to it. You have a home office, and there doesn't take anything to stock it or what your needs. You maybe a printer, but very, very low overhead costs to start and ongoing. So that's a huge benefit, and so that's number 3. And now on to number 4. Number 4 is the money is really good. So just to give you it varies where you are geographically, because I live in Southern California. It's very expensive to live here. I'm on the coast. If you go inland, it's less expensive. But so it all depends on where you live, on how much you can charge. But so I have clients where I charge them $200 a month to do their bookkeeping, and it literally takes me 20 minutes, half an hour to make $200. So you can easily make, I think no matter where you are, you can easily make $50 an hour. So if you're in a place that it's a lower cost of living place, you can't charge as much as I can here, but you can still, I think all day long you can make $50 an hour, but you can make upwards of $300-400 an hour. So it's all about just getting efficient at what you're doing. So in the beginning, it'll take you 2-3 times as long to do a client's books than it will when a year or 2 down the line, when you're much more efficient. But right out the gate, you should be making an easy $50 an hour. So you fill up your plate with that, and you're making really, really good money. And then it's just a matter of raising your rates over time, and so it's a twofold benefit. You can raise your rates over time because you know how to sell yourself better, you know how to find clients easier, and you're more confident, and you understand your value more, so you actually can charge more over time. And so you've got that going in a positive direction, and you become more efficient, so you can do more and less. You can do more work in less time. So you're doing more work in less time, and you're getting paid more as the years go by, because you're becoming a better professional at bookkeeping and selling yourself. So anyways, the possibility, you can make 6 figures doing bookkeeping. So that's a really, really cool thing, and people are shocked to hear that. But you can make 6 figures doing bookkeeping, working from home. So anyways, those are the 4 beautiful, big reasons to start your own bookkeeping business, home-based bookkeeping business. So let's to recap. 1 is the demand is there. Every business needs a bookkeeper. 2, you can set your own hours and work in your pajamas if you want to, work in bed if you want to, work at a coffee shop if you want to. The number 3 is the low overhead costs. Costs virtually nothing to get started and ongoing, so that's really cool. And then 4, the money is really, really good. So the freedoms that you get and the benefits you get from running your own home-based bookkeeping business, I can't say enough about it. It's really provided so much freedoms in my life, and since I'm a dad, that my time is priceless. So I wish you the best, and I wish that everybody could have that type of life, and so I'm here to help. Please make a comment in the comment section, or you can email me at steve@bookkeepinglife.com if you have any questions. I'm here to answer your questions, and I want you to succeed and have a wonderful life. All right, I hope you have a great day. Take care.